Hi everyone, we're going to find the inverse of this function where our domain is all real numbers. So to do that, the first thing you're going to do is we'll just change this to a y. So you get y. I'm going to write this as 2 squared to the x. All right. Now change your x's and your y's so you can get x equals 2 times 2y plus 2 to the y power plus 1. Now that's your inverse, but if we want to make y our subject, that's going to be a little difficult because we're going to have to use the quadratic formula. So what I'm going to do is write this as, and set this to 0. So we're going to set x, set it to 0, and we're going to write 2y squared, I just rewrote that, plus 2y plus 1 minus x equals 0. All right. So basically what you're going to do is use your quadratic formula, and we're going to have 2 to the y power equals this is going to be your negative 1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 4. This is your c. 4ac. So that's going to be 1 times 1 minus x. Divided by 2 times a, which is 2. So we get 2 to the little y power equals negative 1 plus or minus square root of 4x minus 3 divided by 2. And to get the y down, you're going to take log of both sides. So you're going to get y equals log base 2 of negative 1 plus, you can take away the negative because you can't have a positive. You can't have a negative log. So it's going to be negative 1 plus square root 4x minus 3 divided by 2. All right, so basically we have the inverse of x is log base 2 negative 1 plus square root of 4x minus 3 divided by 2. Now x has to be greater than 1 because you can't have our numerator can't be 0 and it can't be negative. So we set this bigger than 0, and for that to occur, our x has to be greater than 1. So basically you could, solve this out. 4x minus 3 is greater than 1. Square both sides. So 4x minus 3 is greater than 1. 4x, add 3 to both sides, is greater than 4. So x is greater than 1. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.